Good morning. So it is time to continue the Ultimate League grind. It is Season 3, and they've recently done some updates to the game. So as you can see, Season 3 is going to be ending in 2 days and 3 hours. Exciting. But since I haven't played as much this season, I have some catching up to do. So I've played a little bit since the last stream. So currently, where are we? Yeah. So currently currently in rank 45. Need to get up to rank 50 and hit Ultimate League for this season. So it's been a little while. Let's see here. So I'm also going to be doing some Steam code giveaways, most likely. Let's see here. Go over to YouTube, make sure I've updated the game being played there. Because over on YouTube, I believe I have to go set the game name manually there, so give me just a second. Yeah, there we go. So, Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. Change the stream description just a bit. And then we will jump into a game using Restream and Streamlabs, which allows me to set the name on all my streams across Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time, but it doesn't, for some reason, allow me to set the name of the game over in YouTube. So I always have to go in manually and do that. Sometimes I forget just a bit. Just a little forgetting, you know? Alright. So we are good. Let's see, what are we going to have on the screen? We've got Twitter ready. I've got Discord ready. What else do we got here? Oh yeah. Let's see. Drop it in here too. Yep. Alright. Here we go. Alright, I think I've got everything ready to go. I've got the chat ready. I've got Discord up. I've got Telegram up. I've got Twitter up. And the stream's up, so I think we're good. Alright. So they have done some changes here. And do I want to sit with that same deck? Let's see. Do I have a screenshot for Infected already? Let's double check here. We'll see if I have a screenshot for this one already. Not. I might need to grab another screenshot here of the current deck I'm running with, which is this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see here. So some of the changes that have happened are related to the fact that they finally, even though they announced it a while back, they have finally gone ahead and implemented the change that makes give me just a second here. There we go. So they've finally gone ahead and implemented the change that makes it so that the Medulla Nebula environment now costs 3 brains when you want to play it, which may definitely, well, I don't say may impact, but will definitely impact the game, because that gave you a way very early on to ramp pretty large. So, almost all the zombie decks I run with currently use Medulla Nebula, so we're going to see how we are, well, we're going to see how the decks do now that Medulla Nebula costs three brains. It shouldn't be too big of an impact, I'm hoping, because I've been getting ready for this change for a while now, and so a lot of times I'll wait until round 3 to play Medulla Nebula. But we'll see how it affects the rest of the game. It actually should adjust the meta for plants as well, because now they can do things earlier in the game without worrying about that ramp happening quite so quick, so we'll see. So as you can see, I'm using my Infected deck, which is a Rust Bolt deck, mainly built on ramping with Medulla. But the goal is to ramp early to get some big bodies on the board. This is a little bit different than the deck we were using last time. This one doesn't have kitchen sink in it, so I might want to adjust this deck at some point. But let's see. Don't need him so early. I'll actually get rid of this guy too. There we go. So the goal with this one, again, is to get Medulla Nebula out there on the board as early as possible. In this case, now that's going to be round 3. But having an interdimensional zombie out there is also going to help. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get a black hole on the board. Here we go. The black hole lowers the attack of whoever gets sucked into that lane, and whenever you play a plant, if there's nothing there, it's going to pull it over into that lane for us. So I currently have nothing to play, which is kind of a slow start and kind of stinks, but oh well. Hey, Nautilus, how you doing, bud? Alright. So, nothing else I can do this round. So, we are checking to see how Medulla Nebula based decks hold up now. While at the same time, also, of course, trying to get back to Ultimate League. We've got 2 days left in the season. I'm glad they updated the game to actually show how long it takes now to be able to get in and how much longer the season's going to last. So there's a little over 2 days left in the season at this point. Come on, what are you going to put in front of me? Round 3. I don't think he has too terribly much that's going to be able to kill off my Wormhole Gatekeeper there. The whole point of the Wormhole Gatekeeper is to get me some more card draw going, because I really want to get that Medulla Nebula on the board. That works. And the other thing we want to do, nice, is get a Gladiator here in the center lane. And then we want to buff his health up a bit. Yeah, I don't have any tier 2 in this deck, so I haven't adjusted this deck since they made the change this week. Oh, that stinks. On a side note, I hate Briar Rose. Absolutely hate Briar Rose. Alright. So we're going to have a little bit of fun here. My whole goal at this point is going to be to take Rose out. One of the other updates that I noticed is, and I don't know how far back they did this, I'm assuming it was the second update that got pushed out this past week. But Captain Deadbeard was also buffed and actually given some pirate synergies now that gives all pirates strike through, which should actually definitely make pirate decks a bit more viable, especially if you're running Swashbuckler and things like that, other cards that have pirate synergies. So pirate imp decks should actually be much more viable. Let's see. Here we go. And I know that doesn't really help, but at least Rose won't be able to put too much more damage out there. Alright. Who do I not mind losing to Rose? What are we gonna do? Yeah. My whole goal right now is kill Rose off before I put anything else out on the board, otherwise he's just gonna keep spamming me with smaller flowers. Alright, good. So at least Rose will be gone this turn. Doesn't do me any good to buff my bucket head because the bucket head is going to die anyway. That works. Alright. So usually the goal of this deck is to ramp up to some larger bodies and then use going viral on them to make them a bit more dangerous. So what we're going to do here, drop you back on the board. And let's see, what else will we put out here? Yeah, I'll just put it here. So we're hoping that Rose does not come back out on the board soon. I don't know, Nautilus, I've got so many decks that are all based completely on Medulla Nebula that I might have to completely redo all the decks that I've used in the last couple seasons. We'll see. Weed spray would be really nice right about now. Instead, we're just going to buff up our Gladiator as much as possible. Alright, at least each of these is only doing 1 damage to my Gladiator, which is good. There we go, we finally got our Medulla Nebula down. Alright, oh, and we got Escape Through Time. So I need to have at least 4 brains left. So I'm actually just going to skip the minion phase here. So the other thing that I'm changing is, if you look right down below my picture here, I've adjusted the goals, so it's now a follower goal that every time I get up to 10, every time I get 10 additional followers, I'll do a Steam code giveaway for one of the games from my library. Which is a lot of games. I have a ton of games in the library. There we go. We'll get Escape Through Time in there. So now we can't be hurt this round. There we go. And now we'll get some additional card draw going. I would love to get it going viral here. I don't know if it'll happen. Oh, nice. That is actually beautiful. What do we want to do? Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the defensive end, and then I'm going to drop... we'll see if he does anything about that. Come on. Are you going to destroy it? Can he destroy it? Is he going to take out the gravestone, or is he going to get punished a bit this round? I'd like to start making a dent in his health at this point. I don't know, Nautilus, what would you adjust in this deck? Alright. Now what we really need to get on the board. That's not going to help you. Putting the little buddies out there was kind of useless since he was already at 20 health also. Alright, let's see. Oh, and we got viral, so this should help a lot. The only thing he could really do to mess things up is get Briar Rose on the board, but that would really only help him in one lane. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to rocket the Crocodile here. Or Crocodile. That totally grokked. Not bad. Ooh. Yes. I like that. Alright. That worked out perfectly. So let's get rid of the Guacodile. It's going to do some damage, but I'll survive, which I wouldn't have if I had let it hit me first. There we go. Nice. So that round really turned it around for us. Not bad at all. Alright. What are we gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna drop another Warlord on the board just to buff everybody up just a little bit here. And then we'll drop another defensive end on the board just to make it harder for him to use any tricks. I mean, he's at 11 so far, but now he won't be able to use Walnut Bowling on me, which is nice. That isn't really enough to help you, but it's alright. He's going to need to put something else out and stop one of my defensive ends from connecting. So the first defensive end should get blocked. And I don't know what's going on. The frames in XSplit freeze up periodically. It seems to happen whenever I'm doing my screen mirror from the iPhone, so we'll have to see how that works. Alright. Alright, you can do 1 damage all over if you want. You're actually just setting me up to get big bodies back on the board, which is good. Alright. I'm thinking we go Gladiator and then Trackstar Buckethead this time around. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We don't even need the extra brains. We have too many things in our hand anyway, we won't be able to use it, but now not only do his tricks cost more, but he can't do any bonus attacks, which is also good for me. Can't be hurt this round. Ooh! Wow, that is going to hurt. But it's alright. That was a good move. Now he can do walnut bowling on me. No fair. Alright, how do we want to do this? Do I want to waste him? Not really. Let's see. I need someone that can take him out. Oh, what am I doing? It's not even trick phase yet. Trying to pull the tricks up without even being in trick phase. Getting out of line, man. This is a long game. Oh, now this music's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Oh, and there goes Rose. I hate Rose. I don't like you, Rose. Ah. Let's see what we got. Come on. Everybody's gonna die. Except for the king. Alright. Need to get Rose out of there. Best thing he could probably do right now would be to stick, what's the one with the little buddies out there right in the middle lane? Come on. Tell me you don't have anything with team up to stick in front of Rose. That way I can finish her off. Yeah, see, I don't like that, so I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do that. Oh, that just backfired horribly. Oh no, there we go, okay. I'm like, please don't tell me it's going to turn into something that doesn't have enough damage to kill off Rose. And a little bit of freeze there again on the stream. It's really odd. It drops 100 frames every time that happens for some reason. Alright. We don't even need to worry about that, do we? Alright. Let's see how this goes. Of course that's a thing that's gonna happen. Really makes me wish they had the original rumor with ow. The original rumor with Supernova was that Supernova was going to be able to kill off all copies of a card in your hand, which would have been really great against Rose. And I think we are going to lose here. I think a losing's about to happen. No. I don't concede, I'll just lose the right way. Just kidding, I'll concede. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to end up adjusting our deck lists here. Let's see, especially against Rose. What do we need for Rose? Actually, what we need for Rose is either Nibble. Is Nibble going to be it? Or Black Hole with Rolling Stone would be a good one also. So let's see. What can we drop out of here? Because we definitely need to be able to drop Rose's health down. Hey, Aquafire, thanks for the follow. We definitely need to be able to drop Rose down to 2 damage so that we can hit her with Weed Spray. So the Black Hole would work for that, but if Rose is on heights or anywhere else where I can't put the Black Hole, that's not going to help me much. I don't know, what do you guys think? What should we replace here? I know everybody's going to say Warlord. You know what? I will drop 2 Warlords out. I don't know. My other decks I ended up dropping all my Warlords out because I love the little boost that Warlord gives me, but most of the time it just costs too much. Hey, Nautilus. About time, man. Alright. So what's the plan here? Let's grab 2 of these. What else can we drop? Interdimensional Zombie is good and good for Medulla, but I don't have enough science synergy in this deck to really make Interdimensional Zombie viable either, so maybe I should put some other stuff in there. A bit more card draw might help. Let's see. We're gonna drop Interdimensional Zombie out. I'm gonna put Leprechauns in his place just so I can get more card draw when I need it. So, fry them down, the Steam codes make it so that I drop a code into the chat, you go to Steam, you redeem the code, and it gives you a game. So I've got a library of a couple hundred games that I haven't used or haven't redeemed myself. So what I do is I'm changing my follower goals, you can see right down below me here. So for each 10 followers, I'll drop another code into the chat and give away a free game. Alright, so do we think that's better? I've still only got 2 black holes, though. It might be good to have a couple more. So should I completely get rid of the Warlord? I am. I'm going to drop the Warlord out altogether. And I'll add 2 more black holes here. I don't know, what do you guys think? Are black holes the best option? Actually, you know what? I will do this, and then I will add another. There we go. So 3 of each. I think that'll work. So the main goal here is to try to combat Rose. Rose is horribly effective against everything, for the most part. Alright. Oh, whoops. Oh, it went right into a game. I was going to update the screenshot of the deck list here. Alright. Not a bad start. I'll actually keep that for now, and we'll see. Hopefully by the time round 3 gets here, I'll have gotten a 1-drop. Actually, technically, by the time round 4 gets here, I'll go ahead and drop the... I'll drop the Medulla on round 3, and then round 4, I just need something cheap to drop on it, and hope that I also have a larger body in hand by then to drop on the board. Alright, come on, Green Shadow. You gonna drop 5 damage down the middle lane? You know you... Ah, click peas. Alright. Let's actually... Yeah, let's drop it over here. Yeah. Yeah, click peas have just made, you know, bean decks just ridiculous. The #1 deck I get beaten with at this point is bean decks. Hey, at least, oh my goodness. He started with a handful of click peas. That is just horrible. Goodness. Yeah, I have got to make a click pea deck, I'm telling you. At some point I'll do it. I just hate going with the really, really, really cheap decks. Alright. That is fine. That is okay. Alright. That is painful. I know, his deck is... Quick peas are like the going viral, but they actually give you a body every time and buff them. It's like Warlord and going viral all at the same time. Alright. At least at this point he can't put any more click peas out there because they don't have team up, right? Right, okay. Goodness. Ouch. Man. Let's get rid of you over here, mister. And then let's get rid of you. The thing that sucks is that just gives him more spots to drop more click peas on the board. And we are already out of block. Man. Alright. Well, let's clear the board up a bit, shall we? And Green Shadow can't do anything about gravestones other than bring up a cool beans, but I don't care if he freezes it. Let's see. There we go. That is all fine and dandy. Go ahead and buff up the gladiator so that after the shield wears off, you'll still be good to go. And see, the longer we go, the more chance he has of drawing more click peas, since it's shuffling more back into his deck every single time. Alright. Alright. What do we got? Put something really big on the board that I can smash. Thank you. Good. At least we've got Rocket and Cut Down to Size in here. Alright. Oh, but that stinks since it moved him over to the other lane. That's horrible. Yeah. That's fine. There we go. Cruising along. What do you got? That's fine. Alright. You've got a rocket for you, Mr. Nanner. Yeah. Cut you up. Drop another viral. There we go. Come on. And this is gonna get blocked. Oh. Froze up for a second there. Oh, and I am starting to get some odd... Let's see, let me adjust the camera settings here. On the camera. There we go. That's much better. Alright, we'll go with that. Oh, at least we haven't escaped through time this time. Which lets us survive at least one more round. Thank you. I do want him to survive, actually. Let's get some more viral in here. Just because we want to do the maximum amount of damage possible here. Nice. Surviving. He's down to one card. Well, 2 cards now. Alright. Come on. We've got 1 escape through time. We've got a viral. We've got a pot of gold. So we've got plenty of chances here and enough brains to really be able to pull off anything we want. Dark Matter Dragon Fruit could ruin my day right about now. Let's see if we can change that too. Yeah, I don't think I've played plants at all in the past 2 seasons. I think I played a little bit in season 2. First, let's see what we got. Oh, beautiful. Alright. So we'll drop this guy down there. Awesome. We will avoid any damage this round. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Alright, 1 down, 24 to go. The games are taking forever now. It's so funny, like when Season 2 first set off and they introduced the ranking and all the new cards that seemed overpowered, it made me assume that the games are going to go so much faster. Oh, the games are going to be over in like 3 rounds now because there's so many overpowered cards. It's totally the opposite. The games go so much longer a lot of times now. Alright. So, let's get an updated screenshot of the deck real quick. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. Save that guy. Where'd it go? Rust Bolt infected. Save that. So, since I changed it to a picture with the same name, we've got to swap it to something else. That's our deck from last season that we used. And now let's get back up to... Alright, it'd be interesting to see how any of the Immorticia decks hold up now that they've made the changes to Medulla Nebula also. Alright, so before we start the next round, any other changes anybody would recommend? I think with 3 black holes and with the Rolling Stones, we should now have enough to really, hopefully, be able to mitigate Rose. Because I've also got Weed Spray in there. How are we doing? Oh, I don't even know why I went there. There we go. Alright. I'll give it a few seconds just so the chat can catch up to where the video is and see if anybody had any additions to the deck. I don't want to change too many things. I'd like to be able to have some more battle cruisers in there. I just don't know what else I can drop out to really make that more viable or an option, because I really do depend a lot on the smaller cards as well. Alright, we'll go ahead and start. Alright, not a bad start. Even better. Let's see what Chompy McChumpface has to say about this. Have a little extra sun. It's all good. All right. I'm gonna skip. That might not be the best move, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to have a 1 cost to drop on the Medulla, just in case I get anything bigger in my hand that I can use. Alright, so again, anybody who's just tuned in, right down below my face here, you can see the follower goal. So once I hit 10 followers, I'll give away a Steam code. And I will keep doing that. There we go, not bad. See, now I have a big body to drop on the Medulla next round also, which is great. But pretty much with any deck where you're really focused on using Medulla Nebula to ramp up to some larger bodies early, you're going to have to assume that you are going to take some damage to the face. That is just the way it works. So what I'm going to do next round, I'm going to most likely drop the Gladiator on the Medulla Nebula, and then I'm going to put the defensive end right in front of the Sunflower there. Nice. Alright. Defensive end coming up. Let's see. What you got for me? And the thing here is, I don't really want to do too much this early to keep the Gladiator alive, because the Gladiator is currently on my Medulla Nebula, which what I'm going to want to do is use it again. That's why another good option, drop another 100 frames from the video stream for some reason. There we go, thank you. Alright. I don't mind losing my body on the medulla just because now I can use it again. Buff his health up a bit. Oh, even better. This should be nice. We'll drop the leprechaun. Yeah. Yes, 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 and yes. So what we're gonna do here is most likely escape through time. See, he thinks that's gonna help him. He doesn't know we're gonna use going viral here. That is fine. He's going viral. Do I really need to do escape through time, though? No, escape through time will actually limit the amount of damage being done here. So I don't want him healing up too terribly much. This will drop it down to having him only heal by 2. Since he won't be hurting the leprechaun, he won't get the additional heal from damaging the leprechaun. Nice. And what's also nice is I can either use rocket or cut down to size on Mr. Minty Fresh up there. Do I just want to skip? Actually, I will. I'm gonna skip, that way I can use weed spray or whatever else I want. I don't want to do PvP right now, at least not with followers, just because I really only have 2 days left to hit Ultimate League, so. Alright. This could hurt. Luckily, I should block after 2 hits from it, so we'll see. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I don't mind that at all. Ooh, nice. You know what? I'm gonna skip again. So I have a lot of options here to play after the fact. Come on. I definitely want to be able to put my medulla down, but I also want to have enough to do anything else that I might need. Depending on what else he puts out, I might need my rocket or my weed spray. Got almost enough damage on the board already for lethal. Yeah, kitty kitty. Come on, Jumpy McJumpface. Let's do this. Come on. Oh yeah, you can move me, that's fine. I'm not sure what the point of that was. That is fine. What do we want to do here? I will definitely put the medulla out. I will let him finish off. There we go. Ooh. We're both down to 2 health. Who's gonna win? I think I am. Let's see, if I put him down, I have 4 left. I'm gonna put her down instead. We have got 7 left, which gives me more options here. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. You kitty, kitty, kitty. Come on. You can do it. That is not going to help you, I don't think, unless you put something really big there. Oh, that's beautiful, see? I don't mind that at all. I do not. I think I will kill off the nanner here. Slap some more viral on it. And that will ensure that my 2 wormhole gatekeepers survive. This guy's got what? Double strike? Yeah. So, I'll make sure I don't take any damage. There we go. Another one down. Slow games. Alright, so since I haven't played Plants in so long, is it just all about click peas and beans for the most part now? Well, I guess in rows. Yeah, rows with flowers or click peas and beans seem to be the main decks that everybody's running. Which is weird because you see so much more Green Shadow now. There was a long period where you hardly ever saw Green Shadow. Let's see. What do we want? Well, if it's a bean deck, I definitely want... Alright, come on. I hit the wrong button. I should have gotten rid of that second weed spray. Oh well. But if it's a bean deck, you definitely want weed spray in hand anyway. Unless it's click peas. Click peas mess things up for weed spray pretty quickly. But if it's Admiral Navy beans and a bunch of other random beans, then we're good. Most likely a freeze deck. Well, no, it doesn't mean most likely a freeze deck. It could mean that he's waiting because he doesn't have any click peas in his hand yet. Let's see. You know what? Why not? I don't need you stealing any of my shield. Yeah, one of my favorite things about Green Shadow is the amount of anti-trick cards that Green Shadow can use. I mean, Black-Eyed Pea, Sporticus, Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. So many options to shut down trick-heavy decks. But the problem with that is you don't see a lot of trick-heavy decks running around anymore. You see a lot of decks with environments and then minions. There we go. So we're going to drop Medulla, and then next round we'll drop Gladiator, and then a defensive end on the board, and we'll see where we go from there. What do we got? Oh, you're so strong! But it's alright. You are completely allowed to kill off my Leprechaun. I wasn't using him anyway. He's already done his job. You're free to go, Mr. Leprechaun. Ooh, another Medulla. Let's drop you out there. Put my defensive end. I don't want to put my other gladiator out there because I want to save him in case I can drop him on the next medulla. That is fine. Oh! If I ever see a cucumber scream in the real world, be kind of freaky. Just saying. Oh, nice. Alright. Now I can drop you here. Yeah, now we've got some options. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, well. That's gonna hurt. Goodness. That was painful. I did not appreciate or enjoy that. But hey, again, we have options. Oh my goodness. Please, finish using up all your brainanas. Ow! Alright. Let's hope that's the end of the brainanas. There we go. What really stinks is I have nothing to block him with. And I'm dead anyway. Goodness. That really hurt. Alright. Get rid of those. But with my luck, he's gonna have another one waiting to go. No! We don't want to die. I don't want to die, I don't. But I may not have any choice but to die. We'll try not to. Alrighty, and once we get to 10 new followers this time, we'll do a Steam code giveaway. He wants to freeze me. Luckily, escape through time will stop that from happening. But it will not save me. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Don't know which one. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, I am most likely dead. I'll do another one of those just to get another card before I die. Ah, one. Notice both of those only triggered one on my shield meter. Alright. He dropped one. Let's see. Should we do some pets for a little bit here? I think so. I think we'll try a pet deck. Let's see. Do I already have one for this deck? No? Let's see, is this it? That is. Alright. So let's switch it up a little bit. other thing we can do. So this deck does not rely at all on Medulla Nebula, which is a good thing. So I'm going to hold off round 1. What I really want to do is I want to put Cat Lady out on round 2, and then bounce it back into my hand with Agent to buff it up some. So I'm going to stick her right in the middle, because if he was going to front it, I want him to put it in the middle. That way, after I put her back out next round, buffed up, I can then freeze anything that's on the ground also. So when... That's fine. So one of the great things about Spikeweed Sector is Spikeweed Sector becomes your default choice. Oh, it froze up a little bit there. So I used Agent to bounce Cat Lady back into my hand. Spikeweed Sector becomes your default place for placing your Hover Goat, because it will keep bouncing the Hover Goat back into your hand for you. So we'll put her out here. I'll put another one over here, and depending on what he puts out, I can either bounce my other Cat Lady back into my hand with the other Agent that I just got, or I can freeze everything on the board. How do we go? That is actually fine. Does he have another one? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bounce her back into my hand. So I'm not sure what the thinking was there on bringing out Hot Dog and then buffing it. Oh, nice. What do I want to do here? That's fine. I can leave her out here. Now, what do you got? He should front the one that has 9 damage, but we'll see. And I still can freeze everything on the ground, which is awesome. No problem, bud. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna freeze you. Keep buffing him up all you want. That is fine with me. I'm not sure what the thought process was on that one. But he's down to 1 health. Alright. So what I want to do here, let me get him out of the way. I was thinking about doing the Trapper Zombie, but I wouldn't have had enough left to put anything else out. So I figure at least this way, I'll add another card to my hand while I'm at it. Oh, let me see here. There we go, get rid of that annoying glare on my screen. What's your big plan? That's it. Now, this is where I need some Hover Goats to come in. Trigger your block. You don't have a lot going on, do you? That's fine. It's all good. Beautiful. Alright. Now I'll put the Trapper out, and then I can figure out where I want to put that Spikeweed Sector. Or not Spikeweed, the Trapper Lane, which if he doesn't put anything in front of that mushroom, that's where it's going to go. Take out his little mushroom there. Stop him from blocking me. It'll be all good. Doesn't actually matter. And that is game right there. Go. Not bad. All right. Let's keep going with the pet deck. See how this one runs for us. Alright. What do we want here? Let's get rid of you early. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, well at least we got a ducky now. I'm gonna put the duck out, then most likely I'm gonna bounce the duck with Agent. Unless he does nothing. Maybe I will just do that instead. Because now I can put out Zookeeper, bounce that with Agent if I want, and bring it back even stronger. Alright. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that works. Now we got a pretty strong Zookeeper. I can put out the Zookeeper. And then another ducky if I want. Let's see, I'll put the Zookeeper, actually, yeah, right here. Where do I want to put my other duck? Okay, I'll put the other duck here too. What I'm trying to do is keep those left-hand lanes clear so that I can bring out the cowboy. Let's see, what does he want to get rid of? Wow. He's gonna take some damage to the face here. I like it. Alright. So we'll put Cat Lady out. We will drop the cowboy over here. We've got lethal on board by quite a bit, so let's see how this goes. Plants can't be hurt, but you can still be hurt. Oh, is it over already? No, of course he gets the block. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he get the block? Alright. I'm gonna buff up my cat lady a bit more here. Make her a little bit more viable. Do I want chicken? No, I'm actually gonna put something out on the board that generates even more of a threat. Let's see how this goes. That's not gonna help you really. You'll block the first one. Okay, that's better. You're still gonna lose everything you've got on the board. I'm gonna lose my duck, but oh well. my duck. I'll lose my robo monkey. What this deck really needs is Frenzy. Stole my duck, man. Alright. What I really need is a shark. Really? What do we want to bounce? Yeah, I will bounce my chicken. Just to save him. Make him a bit stronger. Lost my amazing cat lady. She doesn't have cats because she's lonely, I swear. Alright. Let's put the goat out here and buff up my zookeeper some more. Zookeeper needs some love here. I am out of cards, and he has plenty of cards. Hey, CJ, how you doing, man? Alright. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Goodness. That really hurt. And I'm gonna lose my hover goat. So sad. Poor little goat, what'd he ever do to you, man? Oh. And I am actually gonna skip because it is a complete waste to put out a 2/2 swimmer. See, the swimmer's great in this deck. Even though it's not a pet, it's great because when you get those rounds where all your pets are buffed up like that, it makes it so much easier. Ow. That was horrible. Horrible. I lost a little bit. Like, not a lot, but like, completely. Just a little bit. A little bit completely. Mostly totally. Alright. This works. Alright. Hold off. I never like putting a duck out there by itself. Oh, of course, it's click peas. Why wouldn't it be click peas? Because that's all everybody runs. Alright. So now, we'll put a ducky out. And then, as long as he doesn't kill the duck, the reason I put the duck in the middle is so that if he fronts it, it's something that's in an area where I can freeze it once I get my freeze power. So, bounce my duck back. There we go. Banana. What do we want to do? Should I put my other duck out there just in case? Yeah, why not? Put a little bit of pressure on the banana. The banana does not have team up, which is awesome. Alright, come on. We'll drop this guy out there. mitigate a bit of that damage there. Just basically let him charge my block meter at this point. There we go. And I am gonna save that. Alright. Banana! Alright, let's see. Where am I gonna put the trapper lane? Oh, killing my ducky? Why, man? Why would you kill my duck? It was just a cute little duck. There's no need for all that violence. Banana on duck violence is just bad for everybody. But it's all good. Because we'll kill your banana. We'll kill your little repeater. There we go. So, what I want to do is put the goat in a spot where it's gonna get hurt, but hopefully not killed. And then, I'm gonna use my swimmer, copy the trapper's health. There we go. Now I've got a phone call coming in. Let me mute my mic for a second so it doesn't annoy everyone. Oh, man. That mic has probably been off for like an hour and nobody mentioned it. That stinks. No wonder. Like everybody, like a bunch of people dropped from the stream and nobody mentioned that the mic was turned off. So thank you for mentioning that. Wow. All right, nice. Okay. So here we go. Yeah. Let's do that. Now let's get a ginormous swimmer in the water. Thanks, Beers. That stinks. 11 premium packs and 0 legendaries. That hurts. It's like Beta Caratina, which is a hero I really didn't want, but I bought some of the individual packs for a chance to get her. I bought 2 packs and got Beta Caratina. Then it goes to Huge Giganticus. I bought like 12 of those packs. Never got one. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. It really seems very hit or miss with the card draw. Alright. What do we want to do? You know what? I've got an idea. I should have 5. I can put down a scientist. Do you have anything that's going to let your artichoke survive there? No, you don't. It's all good. And now game over. Boom, there we go. Nice. Yeah, that stinks that you bought that many packs and got 0 legendaries. The other thing that stinks is now, since the balance changes, they upgraded a lot of the legacy cards to legendary. So any new players who are starting out now are barely going to have any cards to start with. And if they want to get a bunch of the older cards, they're going to have to spend even more money, because most of the original cards that used to be super rare are now legendary. The ones that used to be rare are now super rare. So it's actually harder for people to get going in the game now, and they have to spend more money, which does tend to make it feel more like a money grab at this point. Just the amount of money it takes to get up and running on this game can be a little bit daunting at this point. I feel bad for new players who don't have a good collection of cards already, because they've got to spend so much money just to get up and running. The best thing you can do is, you know, get sparks to try to get more cards, but even that doesn't always work. So, Cyborg Zombie's always a good round 2 starter, especially if you're playing against somebody like basically any of the plant heroes that get Lily of the Valley. Ooh, ketchup mechanic. I haven't got one of those yet. I've gotten some really odd cards lately because of all the event cards that are coming up. So that's the nice part, is it still, you know, we're back to a point where there's so many event cards that have been added that aren't out yet that you can really get some interesting stuff. Go ahead, you are completely allowed to charge my block meter. Oh. I am gonna skip and wait one more round so that I can actually put my medulla now. Or my medulla down. That's fine. That is fine too. Do not want to use that. I have some plans here. Here's what I want to do. I want to drop this on here. And then I want to drop a swimmer here and copy his health to make her even bigger. Oh yeah. That is awesome. Put a cheese cutter out here. Hopefully when the supernova kills the first black-eyed pea, it should kill off both black-eyed peas, but we'll see. He might have a trick that can kill off the cheese cutter, which is why I put the cheese cutter out there. Because doesn't Chomper have the one where it lets you kill off the one with the lowest health or the lowest attack? So the cheese cutter is both of those things at this point. That's still... well, it is going to help him. Ooh. Nope, don't want to do that yet. That hurt. But we did avoid a good deal of damage there. So what we're gonna do here, go ahead and put her out there. Copy the other swimmer's health. Who else do I want to put out? I will put out my sideboard here. Because why not? There we go. So what I really want to do here, because Acid Rain, oh yeah, I guess I could have just done Acid Rain to finish those off, but I still can do it. Except now I can't. But the nice part here is I can evaporate the black-eyed pea in the middle, and then I can use Acid Rain. Ooh, ouch. So I'll evaporate this one. Then I'll Acid Rain, just to drop them down a little bit. And go. There we go. Now we have something to cover up that heal lane with also, which is nice. Alright. How do we want to do this? Oh, this is going to be a hard one. Alright. I'll put him down there. What I'm going to do is cover up the Venus Flytrap lane. Yeah, I know. I was, with some of the changes they've made lately where things still trigger their attacks. I was thinking for some reason that if I used the Acid Rain on the black-eyed peas, it would buff them before it killed them, but no, that wouldn't have happened. Alright. Oh, thank you. Alright. So what we are gonna do is hopefully survive. Draw 2 cards, okay. What else does he got? Yeah, I missed lethal back there when I didn't use that acid rain. Ooh, and I just lost. Because that Bananasaurus is now going to take me out. Yep. See, I missed lethal on that one. My bad. That was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. With a little bit of horribleness. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So I'll go again. I'll keep going until I lose again, and then once I lose again, we'll see what I do. Alright, so that is a great start. I don't know. There we go. Alright. That works. Pliskin 4444, huh? Like Snake Pliskin, Escape from LA, Escape from New York, Snake Pliskin? Nice. Yeah, if I would have used Acid Rain on those Black Eyed Peas, that game would have been over. Probably that round or the next round after it. Nice. Alright. So let's see how this goes. This should allow me to put down Medulla, drop the interdimensional zombie on the Medulla, put out a Supernova Garg, and then also put out my Bounty Hunter. So let's see. Let's see if it works out the way I'd like it to. Alright, interdimensional. And as long as interdimensional does not turn into a line dancing zombie, which does sometimes happen. Oh, good. There we go. That is a beautiful round 4 right there. The only thing that could have been better is if I would have had a swimmer in my hand, because then I could have dropped the swimmer in the water. Alright, you can do that. You are still going to take a bit of damage. Hey, Snapdragon, how are you doing? Alright. Let's see here. Gonna bring another rocket out. The nice part is I have enough to bring out another Medulla. That's fine. Ooh. If I do Acid Rain, my Bounty Hunter will survive to the next round. And then I can bring out the Scientist. Except next round's only round 4, right? No. It's gotta be higher than that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So Acid Rain, my Bounty Hunter will survive, and then I can drop my Scientist on the board to get the bonus attacks going with each of these guys. Yes, exactly that. There we go. Draw a couple extra cards. Nice. Admit it, that was beautiful. Come on. That felt almost like one of those puzzle rounds. Yeah, it should be good game pretty shortly here for him. That's cool. Oh, that is beautiful. That is game over. Because now, all I gotta do is drop my other scientist out here. And we are good. Woo! Alright. Come on, one more win. Make sure we're actually getting some points toward our next atomic pomegranate. Oop, wrong one. Nice. Alright. We'll go ahead and battle. Do it again. My in-game name, let me check. It should be BluePhaze, just BluePhaze, I believe. But let me double check in a second here. Ooh, against Green Shadow, it is really nice to have. Yeah. Really nice to have my cyborg in hand. Because Green Shadow likes to put out Lily of the Valley round 2. At least it used to be. Maybe I'm completely off on what the current meta is. Actually, no, I don't want to put that out. Because then if they do have Lily, they can just front that with it. There we go. So I'll just put it in the far lane, because sometimes they'll forget what it does, and they'll put Lily over on lane 4. No. Interesting. So the nice part of that is, with my ooze, really your favorite hero is Z-Mech? I just can't put together a decent deck with Z-Mech. That's why I also don't like Beta Carotene, because Beta Carotene is basically Z-Mech with different tricks. Oh, really? Alright, well, here. You can have that. And that. Oh, nice, Beers. Yeah, go ahead and I'll send you an invite after this. Actually, here, let's check my in-game name. Oh, no, I can't while I'm playing. Never mind. The only option you get is concede, which is not what I'm looking to do right now.
Hello.
What kind of deck do you like using with Z-Mech Snapdragon? Nice. There's another ooze there. Alright, let's see what they're going to put out here now. So we haven't gotten any medullas yet, or any other environments. Get a bouncing, huh? Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. Bounce around, yeah, totally random. Just a random zombie. Yeah, but what kind of deck do you run with Z-Mech? What is Z-Mech? Lots of imps, huh? Z-Beck's decent for imp decks. Alright, let's try this one. So Green Shadow has no way of breaking gravestones. But that isn't going to help you because I've got more ooze. Thank you. And I believe that is all the oozes I have in this deck. So I really need to get an environment in hand here. Like an all-legendary deck? So if I put down the scientists, I'll do 4, 5, 6 damage here. Why not? I like that. Yeah, I used to have a, was it Citron? Back in Season 1, before it was even Seasons, I had a Citron deck that was all event cards. And it was actually somewhat viable. You just had to switch out 1 or 2 event cards for some common cards, but it was kind of fun trying to make a pure event card deck. It's just now there's so many event cards that it's easy with most heroes. You should be able to make an event card deck. And I believe that may be game. We'll see. Yep, it is. Woo! Wait, did we finally level up this morning? Did we? We did. Come on. Yes! Finally. Nice. Maybe there is hope. Let's go again. I'll keep going until I lose. And again, if you notice, so down below my face here, the face, and then below the face, there's words. So, for every 10 new followers I get, I'll be giving away Steam codes. So, feel free, if you haven't followed, whether it's YouTube, Mixer, or Twitch, it should count all of them, and combine them. That way we don't have to worry about it being just one specific type of channel. But it should combine followers from all of them, so feel free. If you haven't followed, feel free to follow. And for every 10 new followers, I'll be doing Steam code giveaways. So I'll take one of the Steam codes from my library and drop it into the chat. The first person to redeem that code on Steam gets to use it. Alright. I'm going to save my acid rain. I don't mind taking 2 damage to the face here. Alright. Now we're going to put our Cyborg Zombie over here just in case they want to bring out Lily of the Valley. So Cyborg Zombie is pretty much a direct Lily of the Valley counter. Also works as a good, counter to anything else that has up to 3 health for round 2, which is fine. And what's also nice is we don't lose a card because we actually gain a card every time a Cyborg Zombie dies, which is awesome. Alright, so we're going to leave that. Ah, see now there's Lily, huh? Alright. So, come on. Oh, really? A goat? Really? Oh my goodness. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. I have a feeling it's gonna be click peas over there. So I'm actually going to wait this round. Because if it is click peas, oh no. Still, it's gonna hurt. That is alright though. Because I've got a plan. Alright. We're gonna double up on the braininess here. Oh, that is perfect. So now we'll end up with 7. We'll put a cyborg over here. Now we're back up to 5. Which means... there we go. Now I have a 5/5 swimmer in the water, which is not bad. What do you got, Greenie? What do you got? What's nice is I still have 3 brains left, so I can actually drop the Area 22 lane on one of the other lanes if I want. I don't mind having that bean there. I'm actually going to drop this guy. That way, my cheese cutter can kill off the lily. And, oh, nope, I don't need to use that because Lily's going to die anyway. Oh, nice. Oh, that is beautiful. Alright, so we've got 5 left. I actually do not want to use that because I've got a plan. Like I said, there's a plan. So as long as I use ooze as my first trick, I can take out the black-eyed pea. Oh. Unless that happens. Oh. The pain. The paininess of it all. You going to your friend Pea Shooter's house today, Snapdragon? Alright. Well, let's see. There you go, Big Earth. Alright, I think I am going to take a bit of a break from PVZ Heroes and switch over to something else. So the stream should keep going here. There we go. Alright, what do we want to do now? Let me see here. Alright. So let's see here. What do we got? What do we want to do? Alright, come on. Where did Steam go? Oh, there it is. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is I'll minimize this guy. I'm just going to switch games here. And I think I am going to switch over to Lawbreakers for a bit. Alright. Just to change it up a little. And change the name of the stream. There we go. Oh, here's a game. There we go. All right. Let's make sure Lawbreakers is actually showing up in XSplit. Okay, good, there it is. All right. All right. Something a little bit faster paced here. Quick match. So if none of you, if anybody watching hasn't seen Lawbreakers before, Lawbreakers definitely here we go.
Prepare for combat.
Battery is in the center, so
Five,
this mode is
four,
the battery mode.
three,
You have your
two,
team charge up the battery.
One.
Alright.
Take the battery to your base and charge it up to win. Ally acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery.
Go back up a bit. There we go. Go back up.
Battery is 75% charged. Battery is fully charged.
It's alright. That was worth it. 1 kill, 1 death, 1 assist, 2 objective points, so not bad.
Your team scored. The battery has been reset. Ally acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery.
There we go.
Slow it down.
Nice.
Another
There we go.
great shot. Fuck yeah, killer!
Alright. There we go.
Battery is 75% charged. Battery is fully charged. Your team scored. The battery has been in kill streak.
There we go.
Now that's more like it.
Nice.
Enemy picked up the battery. Battery dropped.
Slow it down.
Enemy picked up the battery.
Goodness. 7 kills, 3 deaths. 8 objective points, 4 assists. Not bad.
Battery dropped. Ally acquired the battery.
At the beginning of your end.
Your team is charging the battery.
I still got one of them left. It's all good. Alright.
That business involves culling the competition.
Release the hound!
Did I get him? No, but I got the assist, so that's good.
Battery is 75% charged. Battery is fully charged. Enemy has stolen the battery. Battery dropped. Enemy picked up the battery.
Ooh, goodness.
Enemy is charging the battery.
No, 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 no. Enemy does not get to charge the battery. Oh! For some reason I was thinking that if I jumped through and did the swirly thing that it would reset my triple jump, but no,
Enemy
it did
scored.
not. Alright.
The battery has been reset.
Really?
Enemy picked up the battery. Battery dropped.
Go by a guy whose
Ally
name is
acquired the battery.
HTML code, huh?
Battery dropped. Enemy picked up the battery. Enemy is charging the battery.
We really need to get in there. Alright. My death's starting to catch
Survival
up
is the best business plan.
to my other stuff here, which is not good.
Slow it down!
Your side has taken the battery. Battery dropped. Enemy picked up the battery.
Goodness.
Enemy is charging the battery.
Beginning of your end!
Battery is 75% charged.
Back to full health here.
My ass!
Battery is fully charged.
Alright, well, let's go get it then.
Grave kill.
Yes.
Enemy scored.
Ooh, 2 on 2. Alright, we've got to get this back. No more of this stuff.
The battery has been reset. Ally acquired the battery. Battery dropped.
I'm bringing the pain!
Enemy picked up the battery. Battery dropped. Ally acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery.
Slow it down! Slow it down!
Kill streak. Enemy has stolen the battery. Enemy
Oh, my
is
goodness.
charging the battery.
No.
Battery is
Come on.
75% charged.
That's no fun.
Battery is fully charged. Your side has taken the battery.
There we go. Come on, get away with it. Get away
Battery
with it.
dropped.
Dang it.
Enemy picked up the battery. Enemy is charging the battery. Enemy scored. You lose.
Wow.